Welcome to Chasing Hard Tips. We all had an incredible night at Grafton Dogs last night. Let's find out all about it right now. Congratulations to all the Chasing Hard Tips followers that have pockets full of gold today after a huge night at the Grafton Dogs. If you're new to the tips, we nailed a heap of winners and had tons of fun screaming and cheering them home last night. We nailed race 8 with one big one, Trump's Bluff at $24 on the fixed price. We also got the $65.40 Quinella in the race, and Trump's Bluff getting home also nailed us to $33.50 daily double. Now for all the NRL action today, we've got the Tigers versus Eels. The Tigers are $4.20, the Eels are $1.23, the draw's $21, Tigers to win and to score a try. We've got Offer and Ghoul 8.51, John Bateman at 10, Eels to win to score a try. We've got wiremu Greig at $8, Josh Hodgson at $6.50. Now the big Chiefs can ask me 3 questions. They're going to help you decide who's going to win today's game.
Why do you call Joe Offer and Ghoul from the Tigers a like-up pickpocket?
Oh man, because he's great at stealing the ball. Not just stealing the ball, he's great at creating these tiny little movements that create knock-ons. The other players don't know it, the referees don't know it. All of a sudden you've got this big, strong stud just tearing to the line with everything he's got. All of a sudden he hears the referee's whistle and he's looking down, he's got no ball in his hands, the ball's on the ground, he's got this bewildered look on his face and he doesn't know what happens, and all of a sudden he realises he's been offering Goulet.
Is the Eels Josh Hodgson still an NRL quality player, or is he done?
Man, I think he's done. I followed him all year to see how he was going to go. He's just started the year terrible. Tons of unforced errors, misdirect passes. There's been a few times where he's had to come up with a tackle that's just full of heart and courage, and he didn't even compete. I don't think he's lost his rugby league skills. I think he's just burnt out. I think he's had enough of rugby league, and he's really got to have a look deep down inside himself and say, hey, do I really want to be an NRL player? And if the answer is yes, and I do want it more than anything in the world, he's got to come out here tonight and deliver the performance of his life, make it up to his teammates, make it up to his coach, make it up to his family. He's got to come out and deliver the performance of the life, push Josh Hodgson's name up in lights and say, I'm an NRL player, I want it more than anything in the world. And if he doesn't want it, then he's got to be brave enough to stick his hand up and say, hey, I'm finished, this isn't for me anymore. Because if you go out there unprepared in the NRL, you're going to get killed. There's young, strong studs coming up every day that want this more than life itself. And if you're not prepared to go to war with them and meet them head on, you're going to end up in your grave.
And number 3, who wins a big battle at the number 10s? Eels, Greig, or Tigers klemmer?
Oh man, Greg's going to get this. I'm a huge wiremu Greig fan from the first time I laid eyes on him in the trials, man. If you've never seen wiremu Greig, he's a great big truck of a kid. He loves to smash, he loves to run hard, and tonight I promise you, please do not miss him. You're going to hear the sound effects coming through the TV. Every time he hits the walls, the house are going to shake. Every time he runs, it's going to rumble. Please don't miss it. Wiremu Greig's a stud, and he's going to take it to the Tigers and Klemmer tonight.
That was the last question.
Okay, now recapping those prices, we had the Tigers at $4.20, the Eels at $1.23, the draw at $21. If you want to see the like-up pickpocket score a try and the Tigers to win, you'll get $51 for it. John Bateman at $10, Eels to win to score a try. If you like wiremu Greig, he's at $8. If you think Josh Hodgson can turn everything around and become a real NRL player again, it'll be $6.50. You can score a try and get the Eels home. We'll see you tonight for all the action of the Maitland Dogs.